This afternoon, the alleged leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang made his first appearance in federal court. In fact, we just got this sketch in from the courtroom. The judge ordered Eugene Henley Jr. to remain in federal custody at least until his detention hearing, which is now scheduled for March 31st.
Well, I work on breaking down the whole 107-page Big U charging document, or the report that everyone's looking at. Here's the Adrien Broner part. So here's some footage of Yella Beezy, who was just indicted yesterday for murder for hire on Mo 3. Jay Prince Jr., whose dice game was where Offset lost his life. And Trap Boy Freddy, who's doing, like, what is he doing, 10 years in the feds right now. And Adrien Broner. They're all...
Let me get on real about this nigga. Every time this nigga in the room, I'm losing money now.
Don't put that on me,
What the fuck going on, man?
Hey, man, I done lost some bank, so if y'all don't see me next week, it's because I'm getting that bitch back, nigga. I ain't bullshitting. Uh-oh. Yeah. 15. So, yeah. Pick up 3, bro. Yeah. This nigga on the hole.
Shooting dice and Adrien Broner is mentioned in the Big U indictment as a guy that worked $6.5 million out of NBA players with trick dice, and then Big U had to be called in to get it back. CW1 recounted a large buy-in dice game occurring in LA in June 2019. The game involved professional boxer AB. Adrien Broner is known to be a big dice shooter, and several prominent NBA players. According to the confidential witness, Adrien Broner and his associates fixed the game and cheated the NBA players out of millions of dollars using teased dice. Following the game, Henley directed a group of Big U Enterprise associates to rough up AB, who did not check in with Henley, and to get the money back from him on behalf of the cheated NBA players. Multiple members of the Rolling 60s ultimately arrived, and Henley used them to press AB. CW1 said Henley was involved with the incident because Henley was involved in and or would approve of any dice games or similar events such as parties involving large sums of money. Multiple persons involved in the incident who have since been interviewed, including former NBA players, confirmed that Henley was paid $100,000 for negotiating this debt. However, each was later approached by associates of AB and told they still owe the money. AB, whoever that is, and I'm not saying it's Adrien Broner because it don't say that in here. Adrien Broner is a boxer known to shoot dice, but I ain't saying it's Adrien Broner because I don't know that. But whoever AB is, ain't he from Cleveland? Home of Don King, the gangster, who killed 2 men and was a big numbers king. Adrien Broner, he may be next. I'm sorry, AB may be next on the hit parade. You running a multi-million-dollar fixed dice game, having to give it back because some gang members come, and then going back to the NBA players and saying, oh, no, you still owe. That's mafia. That's gangster. That's RICO. This is wild. And when all this type of stuff is happening, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I'm so glad I got exposed to all type of crime when I was 19, when I was just a kid and I was just there. I was the driver. I was driving someone around. I was at a party.
Ross trying to get some of that about billions money, huh?
That's what I'm trying to get.
Okay. It's about to be a good night.
Where them dice at?
It's about to be a good night.
When we gonna get on them dice?
It's gonna be a
Good gambling. Good gambling.
You got to give me a shake.
Good gambling.
I ain't tell you to shake.
Nigga, I shook on every roll.
Part of the Big U Enterprise's purported control of Los Angeles, individuals including pro athletes, musicians, and others intending to conduct certain types of business in LA, both legitimate and illicit criminal conduct, were required to check in. Henley hosted a podcast titled Checking In, the opening theme song of which explained, when you hop off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. Because if not, shit get hot, you better check in. Snoop Dogg, every white person's favorite rapper, sang the chorus. I doubt if Big U paid for it.
Eugene Henley Jr., known as Big U, is well known in the community.
This season 2 of Checking In.
On his podcast seen here on YouTube, he's been joined by celebrities like Nick Cannon.
I grew up in a church.
And Snoop Dogg.
The big homie.
Yes, sir.
All these spin-off crimes, that's wild. Shooting, so you're in the NBA, you want to shoot dice in a hotel room for millions. You're so green, you get cheated with trick dice, and then you can't even get your money back. You call another extortionist who charges you to get your money back, and then the guy that cheated you sends some people at you, say, "Nah, you still owe." I'm telling you, the biggest tricks and victims are the young athletes. They get ran through, and not just by the white women they marry, but they run through them too. Sad. People are predators on any young people with money. These athletes or young celebrities truly get preyed on. I mean, LA is full of vultures. Well, a vulture feeds on you once you're dead. What bird of prey attacks you while you're alive? A homicidal vampiric eagle wants to suck you dry, but wants to keep you alive so you can make some more blood, and they can drink that too. That's the difference between a vampire and just a regular monster. Keeps you alive so it can keep feeding. You regenerate. You go out and make some more money. Oh, I want that too. I'm going to take that too. Now we're going to get you on some hard drugs. Oh, give me your credit card. I'll handle all your bills. That's what happened to Whitney Houston. During the meeting, Henley told victim 1 and others that he got into it with AB after AB cheated a current NBA All-Star out of $1.5 million and a former NBA All-Star out of $5 million. Henley also said that he charged the players $100,000 so he could get their money back from AB.
A music executive and community activist is accused of running a criminal empire in Los Angeles. Eugene Henley Jr. facing RICO charges, allegedly tying him to the notorious Rollin' 60s street gang. Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay has more on his appearance today in federal court.
A big group of supporters showing up at federal court to support Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U. He's facing RICO charges, and the Department of Justice also accusing him of murdering an aspiring rapper in 2021.
The federal government usually does not bring these types of charges unless they've done extensive investigation. It looks like he has been under investigation for several years.
Federal authorities allege the music executive used his connections with a South LA street gang to run a, quote, mafia-like organization. Investigators say Henley is one of 18 members of the Rollin' 60s Crips charged in the federal complaint. He helped launch Nipsey Hussle's rap career. He's the father of an LA Chargers linebacker, and he's been admired as an anti-gang activist who also ran a nonprofit. But prosecutors say he used it as a front. Now accused of embezzling those donations to fund his life, including donations from celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green. Before surrendering to authorities yesterday, he posted to social media calling it a misunderstanding.
I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front.
A statement from Los Angeles Press Secretary DeMarcus Fennell said in part, the city has zero tolerance for malfeasance and over the past 2 years increased oversight on gang reduction and youth development programs. This alleged act does not reflect the work of the GRYD program overall, which has helped lead to a dramatic decrease in gang-related violence citywide 2 years in a row. A detention hearing has now been set for Henley on March 31st. In downtown LA, Sophie Flay, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC 7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.